There we go. Hello, everybody. Wait, I forgot to move the webcam. There we go. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Oh boy, my voice is actually hitting the red bar quite easily. So my voice might be a little bit different, everyone. Let me just turn that down. Maybe that'll help. I'm gonna have to test this out a little bit. Because when you talk, your voice should never hit the end of the red bar. And when I tested this out, it was barely hitting the yellow. Like, I don't know what's different. I'm talking the exact same amount that I was pre-stream. Who knows? So, as a quick little thing, I usually have a compressor on my microphone. Or at least with my settings. So normally I'd go down to about -7 decibels. And this is where I'd have to talk really loud here, at least the red. But that still means it's likely going to be peaking quite a bit. But then I'd then turn on the compressor, and then no matter what I do, my voice would come out the same. And I was looking through a couple of my VODs, like for the clips, and I realized a lot of the time this meant that my voice was coming out a bit robotic or echoey. So this is kind of my test stream sort of thing. I know, it's so close to my 1 year anniversary, I'm doing a test stream. But I'm going to add a marker for myself, and this little marker is just going to be so that I can come back, when I'm clipping things. And I'll be like, oh, hang on, let me just turn off the compressor. Boom, this is how I sound without the compressor. Then I'll go back to my regular voice. I'm like, hey, this is how I sound without it at 0. Which, yeah, it is peaking still. Even back, I'm sitting far back. Where's the... I think here? And I'd keep talking. And, you know what? This is actually a bit worse. Turn it up a little tiny bit. Yeah, about here. I think this is the point it's meant to be at. But of course, I won't know till after the stream. Oh, but even then, I started talking and it peaked again. Like, it was, like, barely touching red. And then I stopped talking. And then all of a sudden it goes, boop, back up to the top. Why? But I'm trying to figure out how to get better sound quality, basically. Because, well, I didn't like the way it was. And I want to improve for everyone. I want my stream to be better for you. I accidentally hit the microphone. Apologies. So, I'm curious, how has everyone's weekend been? For me, since the last stream, going on to relaxing music. I finally got to play Baldur's Gate 3. I kind of understand a little bit of the controversy that's going around with some people where it's like, oh, how come you're allowing this to be uncensored while anime games is censored? And people going, oh, because anime games, those are only for sexualization reasons. But then a lot of what Baldur's Gate 3 offers you, at least early on from what I can see, is kind of the same. But I don't know, I'm on the side of nothing should be censored. Let artists be creating what they want to create. Personally speaking, that's my opinion. If someone wants to create something and someone else gets offended by it, well, it's probably not for them. If there is a game that comes out or a movie and I'm offended by it, or I just don't like it, I'm just not the target audience. I can't be sitting here going, oh, I'm trying to think of an example, but I just really can't think of something. It's sort of like if I say, oh, Oppenheimer, that wasn't very good. There wasn't any jokes at all. He should have said things like, did I do that? That would have made the movie fun. Well, obviously the movie's not for me, because I don't usually watch those sorts of movies. I haven't actually seen it, though. I do want to watch it at some point. Hello, Snooky Bunny. How you doing? I'm hoping my microphone is a bit better. Snooky, can I ask you a favor? Hello, Bubba Lubba! What's coming with the first? Bubba Lubba, can I also ask you a favor? Does my voice sound better like this? Or does it sound better in my old way, in which I'd have to turn on the compressor, and so it sounds like this? Compressor is so that if I whisper like this, it still comes at the same volume. I can talk really loudly and it's still the same volume. But
Bubblubber says hi Luke, time to wake up.
oh, that's gonna mess with someone named Luke. But like without it, if I start to whisper, it actually comes out a lot quieter. And if I talk even louder, well, I'm not gonna do that. It would peak quite easily. Luke is next to you and snoozing still. Ooh, hopefully Luke wakes up. Hello, Luke. Feels better the other one, so as it is right now, with me being like, hey, this is no compressor. Woo! I can whisper and I get quiet and I sound like a little tiny mouse. Or do you prefer it without the compressor? So if I whisper like this, it still comes out louder. I'm worried that with the compressor on, it's going to make me sound a little bit robotic in this moment. The compressor overdid a bit, and it sounded too compressed. Alright, so like, it's called a compressor, but it's meant to keep things equal. I don't really know how to explain it the way that I watched it, but it's been nearly a year since I watched it. But I was just kind of looking at my clips and I'm like, yeah, I'm not too happy with how I sound in some. I sound a bit robotic, and I don't know if that's just my voice, if it's my microphone, or what. Then I sound feel clearer how it was when I arrived. Alright. So no compressor then. Hopefully I feel like I sound more natural. Because it's just some of my clips. Like, I get some and I sound normal, how I expect to sound. And then other ones I would rewatch and I'm like, that does not sound right. I sound very robotic. Like, my voice has, like, a mechanical feel to it. Get help with voice filters there if you want. Sure, like, I'm always happy to get help and share knowledge because, well, I feel like sharing and helping other streamers out, like, it's a good thing to do. I'll touch you later. I definitely will. I'll bug you a lot on Twitter. I'll be like, hey, bunny, 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 bunny. I'm too shy to continue this. No, 100%. Like, talking like this, it is very simple. But when it comes to sending someone a message, I get really shy. I'm like, how do I do this? Like, I always overdo it and I sound like I'm trying to do a very formal message to a company. Like, dear sir or madam, I hope this message finds you well today. I am inquiring about an offer that you had extended to me previously during the date of the 22nd of August 2023 around 12 past 8 p.m. or 8:12 p.m. Hello, Bitterquiche, welcome to the channel. Like a natural voice and like a compressor. I am glad you said that. Also, welcome in. How are you doing today? DM you, that's an order. Okay, buddy. Hero, save the people. I mean, need a saving from yourself. Damn it. I will. But yeah, it's like, I just, that's, like, I get very nervous messaging people. And it's even messaging people I have known for years, and I consider them top of my friends, and I'm still sitting like, hello, good day to you. How are you doing this fine evening? It's like, why do I do this to myself? Uh, alright, well, Pretzel Rocks is always meant to fade out the music. I don't know why. It's a hard pause. But let's do the cringe intro for the game. Hello, everybody, and... Oh, wait, I wasn't clicking the right thing. Where'd my mouse go? Where'd my mouse go? There it is. Welcome, everybody. I am Temporal Nix. How are you all doing today? I hope you had a great weekend. Now, obviously, I am based off of the VTuber model that you may be seeing down to the bottom right. That guy. That guy right down there. Hi. Hello. Hello all. Oh, so very cringy. That's my cat boy. A little more unique and better than most though. Well, see, I chose the Catboy because it looked the most like my VTuber model. I did have a Hyur lined up, but he just did not look correct to me. I bought this outfit because it has the red scarf, similar to my VTuber. Red scarf. Dressed in purple because... Purple. Black pants because while you can't see on my VTuber, I can actually do this. What are the buttons? Alt scroll. I actually have black pants and purple boots. You'll see, please. And of course, purple boots. And he has a purple sword because why not? Currently playing as a paladin with no shield. Because what's more heroic than a paladin with no shield? Oh, You need any advice when playing the game for the past 8 years? Well, Snakey, I will also say this. I've been playing for a similar amount of time. My main account is over on Phoenix. However, I needed a break from Phoenix. Well, not really so much Phoenix itself. Yeah, I seem to do this quite often. Do the thing where it's like, oh, I've got to protect my account. I don't want people to find me, but you would easily know it's me based on names. I may get messages from people saying, hey, you want to do something? Well, I don't stream 14 at all. Like, it isn't so much that I didn't want to play as my main character. I kind of want to experience the story, and I thought, you know, I live in Australia, let's do the Australian servers. Yeah, it could be fun. Oh, I think I know where I'm logged into. It says my location is Private Chambers Imperium, so I'm at my FC house. Alright, go back to gameplay. But no, I have a longish reason. So this is my character. What button did I use? Delete. So this is technically the first temporal character I've ever made. I've got a special necklace from one of the Twitter events because they went, hey, New Year's. Why don't you do, like, who wants to enter a photo competition? So I entered one where it was in Gridania, it was stormy, and I got a picture of me, my carbuncle, and a minion, like, doing a happy cheer sort of pose, and I just said, oh, it might be raining, but it won't ruin our New Year's celebration. And I won, so I got the necklace. And then during Shadowbringers, like after the story had concluded, they did an event where it's like, hey, take a picture of your favorite place. I had just left my old FC, so I took a picture of my favorite location and said, this is where I used to go before I left my FC. And like, looks like I'm looking onto new horizons, and I made sure there was like a sunrise in the area, and I won the cloud hair, which I've kind of been using as a flex ever since. Because why wouldn't you use this as a flex? But I kind of made her based after a demon in a nightmare that I had. Currently, I only have just under 5 million gil. But I main Dragoon, which always used a Scythe. And then, of course, had to get Reaper with a similar Scythe. And I always try to glamour them with a different style for the different games. So for Heaven's Ward, I was, as I called it, Choco Heart. This is before I learned about Ice Heart. Stormblood, I went with an Eastern Reaper style. Shadowbringers, I think it was... Yeah, Shadowbringers. I was the Behemoth Queen. Absolutely loved it. A lot of people said it looked like I was trying to appear a lot bigger than I was meant to because of the helmet, but I feel like it fit her. As we saw a second ago, Endwalker is this interesting mix. Where having the spike boots, the white coat, I just went with Snow White because I thought it gave it a dirtier look, and then the gloves, so it's made it a short sleeve. Play Bard or Sage. Like, I've only ever really played this or Red Mage. This one is a very odd one. I just made it for a wedding. Hello, Sasha. Nix, would you be okay with helping me complete my first raid? What in? Is it like Destiny? I haven't done raids in Destiny before. Got casual outfits. My friend said I need a casual outfit. Telephone VT, thank you so much for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders! Look, I was not expecting that. How do I do my shout-out command?
Looks like we have another follower. Welcome to the channel.
Thank you so much for the follow, Selfie! You're playing Cats Organized Neatly. I have not heard that game before. You have to tell me all about it. But welcome in, Raiders. For those that do not know me, I am Temporal Nix. I'm a superhero-themed VTuber who's currently doing arm poses because for some reason I don't and mine doesn't say, hey, you don't have hand tracking. Play a variety of video games such as Final Fantasy 14 at the moment, which is my new main game, showing off my old character. But welcome in, everyone. How was your stream, Selfie? Cats torch you because they don't want to fit into squares. It still sounds like fun, though. If I may ask, how did you find me? Sleepy, but didn't want to give up. I completely understand. I'm very sleepy myself. But I saw you say sleepy, I thought, you mean a fellow, like, person? Oh, through VTuber collabs. I forgot I joined that community group. I really need a post in there. I've actually got a bit of a shocked face going, what? But thank you so much for that. First off, following you back. I believe that brings you up to 50. Like, so you'll be able to get to a fairly lot quicker. But yes, thank you so much for that. Like, Ali Panda told me about this group, and I have been way too shy to talk in it. I was kind of mentioning earlier, I'm very nervous and shy when it comes to talking to people off stream. I'll turn on my little drinking mix over there. It doesn't really help when I'm logged into here, because it doesn't really block my chat. Thank you again. Also, before I log off this character and go back to my main, I gotta quickly show off as well. For Snooky Bunny, I gotta show off the rooms and houses I've got. I love showing these off. Everyone is chill, come talking here. I definitely will. It's just very awkward talking to new people. So this is my first new apartment sort of build that I did on here. I wanted something different. Usually people use these rooms to create just a very small bedroom. I walled mine off differently. So I've got a little waiting room, little invitation envelope, snacks. This is actually a very truthful thing, by the way. A lot of places put fruit out as well as cakes. They always put the healthy option or the cheaper option closer to people to encourage them to snack on these rather than the expensive things. It's also because these might be stale. It's a true story. Where is your guy? We'll return to your guy in a moment. I just kind of want to show off these things. Through the lobby, we have a life art studio. While I was not a fan of it when I was in uni, having to do the classes, when I joined this FC, I actually wanted to make it because I was talking to people about these sorts of things. So that's why I've got a little change area. People can sit and pose. And obviously a little art spot, and I always have piano music going. Obviously this is for private one-on-one sessions, not a class thing. Either way, it's very awkward, but I thought I'll make a fun little artistry room. I've got my own private. Actually picks up the pineapple. Like, if you could eat the pineapple, well, it's just eat like an apple. Haven't fully decorated this place, as in the interior isn't done at all. But, little market stand. I own a mansion bought last year. Haven't even dyed this. Nice little sitting area underneath a very flowery tree. A chair swing by a picnic. I'm glad I can show this off at night. My garden. Like, I just like the way it lights up. The back one gets no lights. Or if you follow the rocks around, we do have a little spa. Because everyone needs a little outdoor bath, but that's walled off for privacy. Everything that I do in this game, by the way, for decorating, is always photo shoots. If someone wants a G-pose somewhere, I will make it. And then interior, it's actually very empty. Like upstairs, I started to do a little sitting zone, but I haven't actually bought anything because it's always just been awkward to redecorate, and I kind of miss my medium plot. It was my absolute favorite, and down here's just been awkward, but I got an arcade happening. And we got Whack a Weapon, your choice of Ruby and Sapphire. So if you want, bonk. So this is what I worked on. I have all the odd photos. Swap back over to Red Mage, and I can show off my apartment. Whack a cactus guy. This is the last place to show off. I would love to introduce you all to my club. Got an alcohol area, got a stage for dancers. I was told to put a pole in. As well as our poster of the dog. So welcome to the Dirty Dog. Someone called me that when I was trying to build this place. I'm like, that explains the dog poster, explains the club vibe, and every club needs a pun-based name. You can sign into the guest book, have a drink. Orchestrian's hidden. and a nice sitting area with a Moogle rug. Like, that's the only texture glitch in the entire place. Well, I guess up there. I don't actually know... Okay, I do know why it's glitching. Alright, definitely love the rug. I have it because I know someone who loves Moogles and just... Since starting, they have a Moogle costume, they never remove the head. So this is my homage to them. It's just... They're a part of this place. They even have a little... Oh wait, where is... Yeah, we got a little wall decoration. I kind of wish you could flip it and have it on the other side, but... Love it. And you go up on stage, and we even have... a dancer waiting to go up. And this is all because... What are that? Whoop, wrong button. The state maidservant. Okay, I do have two. I thought I needed them because of purchasing stuff. Also, you may see material supplier. This is also another reason for the name. I placed them down before this bench. And it's a Lalafell, and someone just like going, why is there a Lalafell in front of this guy? And just to stir them, I left the Lalafell there. I hit him with the bench. And that person just does not like me doing that. I'm like, well... Don't say things against me, because I'm going to use it to stir you back. And we even have... a nice little out of bounds. But yeah, I just wanted to stir someone using Lalafell. Yeah, that's essentially what I've done on this character. But the reason I kind of stopped playing as Vox here is because last year my house was flooded and I spent majority of the year in a caravan, so it became very difficult to play the game. When I did get to play it, like, it's hard to play this game while sitting on the bed without a desk. Then, when I did get my office, you know, once we moved back into the house, it was just so hard to get back into playing, which is a little disappointing. So, by playing on the Australian servers, I'm hoping that it does invigorate me to finish the story over on here, ready for the next expansion. It'll make our swap on back. Don't play Final Fantasy, but a lot of people ask me to. Maybe one day. It is a very fun game. Granted, it is expensive. Also, Snooky Bunny, if you're still here, this is my first character on the Provider, by the way. This was to stir someone. And then I went over to Nyx here. The other look I was going to go with, I believe it's this one. Yes, Hyo Nyx. This was my Hyo that I was going to play as. But I thought the Makote looked better. Also found your dad's old M&M CDs. Ooh. I believe my brother still has his old ones. Man, that makes me feel old. Also, I did see before you want to do the easiest raid, Sasha. I will definitely get the game up and running again, and I can come and help you out. A lot of WoW Classic and time-wise, picking up more than one MMO would take up your whole life. That's the thing, is I tried to play World of Warcraft the same as this, because I had a friend saying, you should really play it, Nyx. It'd be amazing. And I want to complete... This guy's just casually flexing on us. You're not gonna flex anymore? Okay. or back up into the light. But I had someone that wanted to play with me, and like I was doing every single quest in every area, and I found in a single night I could clear two zones worth of quests. It was just that easy. But I kind of went, yeah, I want to play other games. One of the people that I know plays this and World of Warcraft, and they play a whole bunch of other games. I'm like, how do you find the time to do all this and still have... Like, they also study, they have a job. I'm like, dude, do you ever sleep? My goodness, you're playing all the games I wish I could play. It is such an enigma on how they can do it. Meanwhile, I struggle to even just play with one game, because I always fall asleep. Quite literally, all day today, I was helping watch my nephew, and I didn't get to play anything. As soon as he left, like, alright, I gotta have a sleep. Laid down, and I woke up 10 minutes before the stream. Like, do I cancel? What do I do? But I wanted to keep playing. Healthy hydrate. Oh, water right here. Hydrated. Ah, 4 big slips. Thank you for that. I have not actually had any water today, my goodness. That is not good. But, okay, one last thing before I start the storyline of this. Listen to this off screen. You don't hear it, do you? Okay, I just knocked over a gum container. The only thing on my desk. I have done the thing. I cleaned up the office. No more rubbish. Will it stay this way? No. Because I got my water and I've got my energy drink. Start of a new rubbish collection. Wait, we gotta continue the story. We're on to Never Forget. Right, we're trying to find someone who knows something about the missing onion fairy. Also, I don't think anything has changed with the FC house. I do need to get some money together though, so that I can recolor my chocobo. Also, one last thing before going on an adventure. I think it was Sasha, we may have made you a retainer. But, Salafi, I hope I'm getting your name right. Salafi? If you, or if Snokey Bunny or anyone else wants to be one of my retainers on this, I'm more than happy to make you. I'm going to delete Mailman's Clown Brother because I just made that as a joke. I actually feel a little mean that this guy exists. Oh wait, they're all the lava pearl items. Now the only thing I want is your sword then. I said your sword. Can't take your sword. But if anyone wants to be a retainer, I can have 5. So once I delete Mailman's one, that means I can have 3 more. Like, at the moment, I got Sasha's one as well, which is Sasha the Basher. Which is a very big Rogadin. And I got one that I made having someone else's help, which is Temporal Zephyra, who is another Mikote. I mean, if not, I'll likely just... I'm forgetting the word. just make random characters. Also, before I forget, we need material extraction. If we get some of these, we may be able to make some money. I know the old material aren't worth much, but... Also made an entire server for the raid plan. Ooh. No idea what that is, but sure. So a retainer on this is someone who you can summon. So I'll use Zafira again. You can entrust items to them, but the main thing is you can sell stuff on the market board. So I can be like, hey, I want to sell this Heaven's Eye material. Cheapest one is 6,500. I'm going to sell mine was 6,450. If someone else wants this, they'll pay that much and I earn the money. $16,950. 8,898. Let's hope some of these sell. So we had to go to Limsa, and in Limsa is where I can help make your one as well. Salafi. Yeah, we'll definitely check out the Discord server, Dasha. I'll likely have to do it after the streams. There's a lot more people here. Like, it's not as much as the EU servers or NA servers or the Japanese servers, but it's good to see that there are people around here. The servers aren't exactly dead for Aussies. Oh, they got the little puppies! Alright, where... Oh, right here. Hire a retainer. Okay, so... Salafi. First question for you. Which race and gender would you like to be? So we got here, male and female, which is humans. Elazin, which is like elves, male and female. Lalafel, which are, you will say they're toddlers or potatoes. That's their male and female. Makote, which is the cat people, what I'm currently playing as. Rogadin, which are the tall buff people. Aura, which are the dragon / lizard people. Hrothgar, who we only have male forms of at the moment, which is tiger people. And Viera, which are bunny people. Male and female. What would you like to be? Female cat people. Now we have Keepers of the Sun and Keepers of the Moon. The only real difference is the face pattern and how the eyes are. I can't really get any... Maybe I can get closer if I go to face. You can see the eye here is the cat's eye slit sort of thing. Keeper of the Moon, when we go to face, it's more circular. I mean, they will do the tiger people eventually. Like, it was announced a while back when we got the male bunnies that they were doing the female tiger ones, but it was a case of, look, it's going to take some time. Alright, so which eye shape would you prefer? Alright, sun for the eye pattern. We actually have quite a lot of different things, so I'm going to show you them all, and you can quickly list off the ones, and I'll make my way back to go through them all. So height, you can be up to 162 centimeters and as short as 149 centimeters. So basically it's how tall you are. Bust size, which is chest, which is an odd. It's odd that they always throw those into games. We have 8 different tails, which is regular, more of a lion tail, fluffy tail, and then regular with a different tip. Yeah, tipped end. Fluffy tail with a different tipped end. Sleeker tail with a different tipped end. And yeah, those are just the fluffy and sleek with different tips. Like these show it as red tipped. Today is the final day of the season of the deep. There's gonna be a new season? I always forget about the seasons in games. Ah, I forgot all about Pokemon Unite. Oh, that hurts, knowing that I forgot about it. You can also change how long your tail is, so you can have it super long, a little bit shorter. Alright, height, 162 is the cap. So we'll just have you as tall as possible. We also have 4 facial styles. So we got 1 which has no pattern. 2 which... Oh, sorry, I just got distracted by the eyes. 2 which is like 3 stripes. 3 which is softer with extra stripes. And 4 which is more forehead. Longer sleek tail. Sleek tail it is. Number 2 for face. Tail is also long, so that's good. Skin color. So you have all the different light tones, and you get to the darker tones as you go up. Like, it's interesting they have the RGB values. So I guess if you... So I'm just getting, or noticing how the values work. I usually keep going to like default and like far edges because my brain goes, oh, it's so hard to keep a straight line moving the mouse. I'm just looking at how the RGB values change between them. There's definitely a lot to pick from. I'm also just... We'll go to the coastline. It's creamy skin in the middle. Like, you look at both the top and the bottom, and it's like more natural, and in the middle is just a green patch. Kind of odd. I've never actually noticed that. I forget where As-is was. So the lighting does change, and it's why the opening rooms is a bit more difficult. I completely forgot about going to here. Let's just... I've never seen anyone use the greeny tinge. How weird. I was next recommend you come back to D2, because all DLC is cheap at the moment. I own most of the DLC already. I may have spent full price on the DLC in the past. One left. The other hard choice is we have many... Even the Sport Singing Pack and the 30th Anniversary. I think I bought the 30th Anniversary Pack, and then I found out I had to do dungeons to unlock the content from it. I'm like, I just want the styles. We've got many, many different haircuts as well. This is where... The only haircut I'm not a fan of is this one. It's just... There's something about... Like, just this little bit. And the fact that you can kind of see through to the other side. Oh, it's different headbands. I never noticed that either. Well, Cade's gun from the 4-second pack. Let me just zoom out a bit. Oh, it's like getting a different thing to go at the back. There's a lot of different ones here as well. It's just so weird to have this as an option. Just why? Josuke, yeah. Or Josuke. I don't know if it's Josuke. My brain always goes to Yosuke because of Persona. Just seeing the character Yosuke. It's just all different hairstyles. Just say about hair? Nothing. Just a lot of hairstyles. That's all. Yeah, like those are all the different hairstyles. Something shoulder length. Shoulder length as in it goes slightly past the shoulders or just before? Like, to me, that's obviously like neck length. It's not quite as long. These ones? Oh, I saw you say just before. It's also hard because stream delays. My brain's like... Oh, perhaps that one? We also have... We're nearly halfway through this, by the way. We have hair colors. And... So basically green, to blue, to purples, to red, to orange and blondes, and then black to white. And at the same time you can add different hued highlights. So we can go... Black with red highlights. I know the highlights are more orangey, but when you go into the red, I guess that red works as well. It's nice. Now we have 4 types of jaws, which is very minimal differences. There's the lower cheeks, slightly higher cheeks, and cheekbones are brought in. Longer chin, and just puffier cheeks. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. The hard choices are nearly gone, I promise. 4. Eye shape. Oh my god, I thought this was only... No, it was iris size I was thinking of. Alright, eye shape. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I personally don't mind 6. I don't know why I say I personally don't mind it when it's me kind of saying one of my more favorite ones. 4. Iris size is just large and small. Ah, sorry. I saw the 4 from before and I thought that's what you meant. And we got iris size for large and small. I'm more of a fan of having larger ones, but obviously everyone's different. Alright, large. Eye color, we can have any color in the rainbow. At the same time, you can do odd eyes as well. You can go red and blue, as an example. Darker purple. Like that darker purple? Because we also have 2 shades darker, but they come out as close to black, and it's really hard to see. Eyebrows, we got 5 eyebrow types, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have a quick sip of my drink as well. This one was 3. So it's little thin lines. We also have 6 noses. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Also working backwards. 6, 5, 4, 4. Oh, the one I would pick as a female Mako. Cat girl. Yeah, we're making Salafi a retainer. Also, Snowkey, if you want to become a retainer as well in this, I'm more than happy to make you a retainer. The mouth. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Fun boy retainer. I gotta get rid of one of my retainers because I made him as a joke. Hello, Odinamos. See you there, Lyrican. Then working backwards, we got the mouth. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Like at the moment, all my retainers are just gonna become gladiators until I can get gathering classes up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 3, and 4. Hello, Dead Sun! How you doing? I'm currently making Snowky Bunny a retainer in this game. What class do I play in Destiny 2? Was Titan? Although I may have made a new one. I honestly can't remember. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 3. Lip color. So, color of lipstick. Okay, Destiny 2. Game I had to leave. You had to leave Destiny 2? I mean, I'm gonna get it to play a little bit. It would be fun. I got it with... like, to play it with a couple people in the past. Re-downloaded it to play with another streamer, and... essentially, people just got to him a little bit. Like, okay, I can play solo for a while. The lip color, sorry, I got a bit distracted. Basically, you have all the different colors, so obviously the greens, the blues, the reds, the yellows, and then black to white. And you can also go with none, light, and then dark. With dark, you can obviously see a bit more. Freshly drank some milk. But we're nearly done with making this retainer. Let me just snooze the ads, because we don't want ads playing during this. Whatever it is originally. Alright. That would be this. Facial features, you got 5 you can add on, which is more wild eyebrows, a dot on the forehead, cheek scar, different cheek scar, and a nose scar. Remember to eat your lobsters, they're telepathic, so you have to intend on eating them before they are boiled so they know. That is a very ominous threat in a sense. There's tattoos, which are lines under the eyes. You can have one or both or none. These can also be colored as well with any color. None. Face paint, which is like this can also be any color as well. It just defaults to white to begin with. They get different eyeliner or eyeshadow, blush, circles, crazy patterns, flower, stars, butterfly, heart, chocobo, cat whiskers, Krillin forehead dots. I don't know what that is. A dragon, I think? Tribal scratches? I forget this word. It's like... I know if I was to see it, I'm like, that guy. Like, that sort of thing. I even forget... the character Gilgamesh in this, he has it. It's kabuki. I think that's the word, the kabuki theater sort of stuff. Where they do a very interesting style performance. Where usually it's like, they strike a pose, and then they'll move their head as like a, to emphasize something, and then their eyes or something, so all three happen in their own time. 6 dots. Any particular color. Normally when I go with face paint, I usually try and do like a brownie color. Looks like it's being dotted on the skin. Oh, I saw the 6 dots and I thought that was selfish. Those are for monks, they are. Alright, I should continue going through. We've got X, we've got lines with dots. This. Lines, we've got travel, dirt. 2 is in this one? Oh, I see the colored names and my brain defaults like, I gotta respond because this is the person. Oh, I don't remember names. I just remember. I remember colors. That actually sounds so much worse. I'm not gonna. I remember the color of the username. I'm sorry. Cancelled. Cheeseburger. Hello, James Westcliff. So I think that was... Alright, so I'll just say this is 1, that was 2, and that was 3. Wait, that's at the corner, like back corner of the eyes. That's at the front, and that's just in the middle. Any particular color for the eyeliner? Ugh, my brain. Reddish. And we also have voices. The voices you likely won't hear because how the retainers work, but we got 1. Hughes. Hello, Raina. How you doing? I really gotta fix that alert box. It is way too small. We got number 3. 4. 5. 6. That is a creepy laugh. Hang on, I'm gonna hear it again. If I found a cabinet in the woods and all I heard was this, I am running. Actually, you have Titus's voice. Oh, I would love it. 8. 9. 10. And then 11. Then 12. And I'll save the appearance data. Put it down here. Celebi. So, should you ever go to play this game in the future, you can message me like, hey, can I get my character data from you? And I'll be able to give you this file. 11 is your roleplay character's voice. I gotta meet all the characters. And then you can have a personality. So lively, independent, carefree, serious, rough, and polite. Cheers sound goes, yeah, woo! I think I've used that on a character in the past. These are pretty much how... Alright, so carefree. Well, just have the individual in mind. When summoned, the retainer will greet you so. Curiosity called the cat. What do you have for me today? And when dismissed, the retainer will bid you farewell, just so. When the master's away, the cat will play. I mean, it's not as sus as the Lullafell. The Lullafell was just too weird. It even got clipped where the Lullafell was like you say goodbye to him, like, oh, my hands are gonna find new places they haven't been. It's like, please no. Please no, little Lullafell. Don't ever say that. American woods are European woods. European woods are much safer now because all the cryptids were killed during World War II. That's what the cryptids want you to think. They're out there. And then Celebi, we just need a name. I could just go... Celebi. And this is the name that will come up when I try and sell stuff. Name should be... Emporonix. Well, there's a little bit of a reasoning for it right now. So... The way I have written out the temporals, they are not from this universe or any other universe. I'm gonna just copy and paste this just in case. I got to get it right. Alright, we got Selfie! So they're not from this universe or any other one. They exist outside of our universe's time and space. When they enter a new world, to help them out, do what they gotta do, they usually take the form similar to the people there. But they do keep their real names. The name Temporal is to be a title, with their actual name coming afterwards. Which is why all my characters are usually Temporal Nyx, Temporal Vox, Temporal Zeke. What was Zephyra, I believe was the one we have here. Yeah, it's Temporal Zephyra. We now have Selfie, who will become a gladiator as well in due time. But it's not lore friendly. Gotta have a Makote clan. I get it, like, if it's my lore, it's the lore of the found family. Aww. None of the characters are related, but they care about each other. Like Temporal Shade. Shade acts like the little sister to Vox. They aren't from the same world or universe. In fact, they were inspired by different games. But Shade looked up to Vox going, "Whoa, I wish I could be like her." Vox didn't want anything to do with this little sisterly vibe going on, but eventually warmed up to the idea. I have a family member who, when I was younger, swore his dad's unit killed some monsters in World War II. I misread or misinterpreted what you meant by that. I was a bit concerned. But I 100% agree. I don't think that... I do think that there are such things as cryptids and whatnot out there. Just give me a quick moment. City. Oh, ad break starting. Some Final Fantasy lore are weird sometimes though. The weirdest is what people make of it sometimes. They're not even lore friendly. Oh, I know there are some very odd things that some people have. If you can hear this, by the way. First, release a retainer. Why did I do this? Release him? Yes. A record shall retain you wish to release is still in possession of several of your... Okay, so he... doesn't have any items. Oops. Release. Get rid of this one. Okay. They are gone. And ads are meant to be done, but my phone says no, ads are still playing. But Snaky Bunny, would you like to be a retainer? Because you said before you wanted to be a bunny boy, I believe. If you are still there... Alrighty. Bunny boy. Did you want to be a Rava or a Vina? Vina. Okay. How... I'll go through a lot of this. I'll accept that for now. Super pale. Minimum height. Base, we got 4. Now let me just load up the beach because the lighting here is a lot better. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I prefer 2, personally. Base 2, okay. Skin color, you said you are pale? That pale? Oh no, I don't know what it was. I can't control Z it. Put you down to there. Hairstyle. Wait a second. Hold on. Save image. Yes. Replace this image. Look. This haircut looks familiar to me. I wonder why. Joshua from Final Fantasy XVI. I just feel it's too similar. Like, Joshua definitely has a high quality version. Sleepy time, good night. Have a good sleep, Salafi. Thank you so much for coming on by. You can play as Bunny Boy Joshua. What? Yoshida really does have certain styles that he just likes. Like, there was the Lawkeeper girl, or strategist, or whatever her name was, or title was. She looked like she was straight out of 14. But we can have Joshua as a bunny boy. And I think this haircut, it was added in for everyone because it's part of the Endwalker raids, if I'm not mistaken. So this was added in for everyone. Hello, Lavender Blue! How you doing? Alright, so what haircut would you like? Alright, so this haircut, but dark blue and light green. Alright. Dark blue, light green. I should prefer that as a light green. I feel like that complements the blue quite well. So Lavender, at the moment, we're currently designing up retainers for followers. I can only have a total of 5. I think this is number 4. Darkest blue and the green same as yours. Ooh. You look at the PNG, you can see it. I currently opened up your Twitch channel and it's like, you can kind of see it. But I also have images that go over the top. So we have jaws. We got 1, 2, and 3. I'd normally go with 2, but that's just me personally. 1. Alright. Eye shape, we got 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I'm looking at your PNG. It's like, hey, what's your PNG style? Iris size, large or small? I'm going to assume you're going to pick large. Eye color, light red. This is terrible lighting for bunny boys. As close to light red I can get. Eyebrows, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You really can't see. You can see 1 eyebrow. I think that is closest to your PNG. Nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, I can't just do a little dot. Also, pokey catch. Four is fine. Mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. The normal lips, slightly fuller lips, slightly less lips, close together pouty lips. Lip color. Would you like to wear some lipstick? And small lips. Alright. Ear shape. Straight up. Loopy. Straight up but more alert. And smaller ones. I feel like based on PNG, because you got small bunny ears. Yeah. Ear length. Small. Facial features. So, solid think of eyebrows, eyeliner, different eyeliner. Oh, sorry, eyelashes, then eyeliner. I don't know why, but that just looks odd, having a little goatee hair on this face. It's like when SpongeBob said he was a man. Like, I'm sorry, Grandma, I don't need no kisses anymore. Have fun with features, but take some freckles. Nah, I don't want to mess with it too much. I think that just makes the eye stand out a bit more. I mean, I see your PNG doesn't have lines for the bottom of the eyes, but I'll get rid of the eyebrow lining, well, thickness, because it looks like you have very small ones. Tattoos, you can always remove them. I don't know what, that doesn't seem to be adding anything. Oh, it's some... like an earring, but it's hidden. But you don't have... What is the earring attached to? There's nothing there. Face paint. What I would probably do for your character to match your PNG. I'm just now seeing your starting soon screen. So as a quick thing, Snooky, Dead Sun was in the chat earlier. So shout out to Dead Sun. Just looking at your intro screen being the little spinning spaceship, I reckon you would enjoy seeing what Dead Sun can do. Kind of gives off similar vibes. Also, my face tracking keeps losing me tonight for some reason. But based on your PNG, what I would probably pick is the blush. Because your PNG has a little bit of coloredness in the cheeks. And then I do that. So I feel like that gets close to your PNG. And then we just have the voice. Well, you say I'm the one who'll be hearing it, but your retainer doesn't ever actually make noise. But you said 6. I'll save this character appearance. Boop, boop, boop. Right here. Snooky Bunny. So now if you ever want the character data, I can also give it to you. What kind of personality would you like? Polite, rough, serious, carefree, independent, or lively? Choice is yours. Also, I'm telling you my dream. Think you're lively? Alright, lively personality. Just the individual in mind. When summoned, the retainer will greet you just so. You have my ear, my lord. Both of them, in fact. And when dismissed, the retainer will bid you farewell just so. Nothing else? Then I should be hopping along. I think I like this retainer. Does sound like you. And then, what name would you like it to be? I could always go with Snooky Bunny. Or if you want to have a different name, it is completely fine. I mean, the other one was Sasha the Basher. Like that we have, so you can always go with a fun little name. Snooky is fine. Alright, let's hope Snooky is allowed. Okay, we got Snooky here. And there's Snooky! Now, I'm gonna get a bit closer to the bell. Aw, look at us talk. What button do I use on this? Scroll lock. Aw, it's both of us. Alright, that means we have one more retainer slot as well. So if anyone at all would like to be a retainer, do say so. What is with this guy's armor? It is... I don't even know how to pronounce that. Once more. Hercliadi. Don't even know where that would be from. Alright, we should probably do the story because we've been live for an hour and a half. I haven't even touched the story. That McCluck. I mean, it could be. Also, hello, Cookie. How you doing? Also, Cookie, I'm sorry. I had to remove Mailman Clown Brother. Just because I felt too bad. He'll forever live on in the character files, though. But how are you doing today? Also, I'm giggling to myself a little bit because my follower count went down by 1. It's like, oh no, I spent too long making retainers. Oh. Alright, it was meant to be only for a joke, I mean, that is true. I mean, he seemed to enjoy the joke, but I do feel bad for the joke at the same time. Found your way to Orca's Alley, friend. Concern that worked at the Drithers. Hey, you speak of Tetraroon. Played to the Kyokuroon bloke just over there. By some blood or another. 2 of them put another in with making good coin. What? Oh, Tetraroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. Better off asking Kyokuroon himself. He could be tied a lip, though. I warn ye, best to take this chicken egg with ye. Little guy loves the darn things. Good to hear about old Busk, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a adventurer along. Too shy to come himself. Man, miss drinking with that fool. Kyokuroon! Just a fun name to say. Try it. Everyone watching, just out loud say Kyokuroon. Customer, be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Kyokuroon busy with business. Too busy for banter or blather. Have a chicken egg. Chicken egg, Kyokuroon. Love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tetraroon? Tetraroon no he no more. Tetraroon leave Lisma. Tetraroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forgot where trading post is. Weinberg no Tetraroon. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at Fairy Ducks. You go to Fairy Ducks. Kyokuroon forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyokuroon. I don't know why I'm saying it that way. Just very... After doing it once, it became very addictive. To just say, Kyokuroon. I'm just now realizing I'm gonna likely have to do a dungeon again soon. It's like, oh, I lost my pink confidence. Tetraroon? I have seen him. That is to say, I saw him. Simpson reference? When they're trying to find, like, Homer's mother, and it's like, yeah, I've seen her. That is to say, I saw her. And I talk to the next person. It's like, oh, yeah, I've saw her. Like, I saw her. That is to say, I seen her. Like, both work. He was headed somewhere up north, by way of ferry to airport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. Skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I start asking old folk. He's an old hand who knows a great deal about a great many things. Pick me there, please. Tetraroon? Hey, I saw him. Let's just say, I seen it. It is a Simpson reference. I knew it. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Kikon. Reckon he met the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Memaroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Thank you, my good sir. Now let's go there in style. And yes, doing odd angles is 100% necessary. Ah! Maybe not necessary if I'm gonna hit a tree. Ah! Huh. That's what happens when I don't look where I'm going. It's an addictive name. It kind of makes me think of Billy Hatcher. Is it a Billy Hatcher reference? What am I up to, husband? Hello, sleepy wifey. How you doing? Well, I kind of spent the last hour and a half making 2 retainers for 2 viewers. I now have 1 retainer left, like retainer slot left open. Which, you know, if anyone ever wants to be a retainer. Why is my face tracking not working? But my hair in my face? Being odd. Price is a pain. Not MSQ? Oh, I'm onto MSQ now. Seriously, what is with my face tracking to... Hang on. Maybe if I move the webcam up a bit, maybe down a little. Right there. Why am I so far down now? Hold on. I think I know what I can do to fix this. So first... First I had the VTuber. Then I reset the software. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Loading, 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 loading. Click this. Beep, beep, beep. Is it? There we go. The tracking is working again. Need some help? If I get to a dungeon, I probably will need help. 100%. Because I am not confident tanking. So last stream, I did get a new attack. If I go to the stone shells, I can now go... That, comboed into... I also can go... Bam! Yeah, hop on then. I'm just addicted to saying that now. Customer, be welcome. Not customer? Not come with custom? Bring something for Tetraroon? Got an earring. I don't remember what it was for. Tetraroon forgot this. Forget Druthers. Tetraroon swore would never forget earring, but never forget forgot. Tetraroon thank. Tetraroon thank. Good Bascaroon. Oh, good Bascaroon doing good? Good Bascaroon good to Tetraroon. Tetraroon miss good Bascaroon. Take the helmet. Good Bascaroon help Tetraroon. Tetraroon dead without good Bascaroon. Oh look, Superior finishes adventure. Must give thank yous. Many, many thank yous. Tetraroon make your current firewater for Bascaroon. Bascaroon love firewater. You help Tetraroon make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need Coel Pup Whiskers. Need 3 good Coel Pup Whiskers. So it's a fun little thing. By fun, I mean annoying. There is a fate that appears right in here, which people rarely do now. It is very annoying. You gotta fight a whole... I think it's like a bunch of Coels. This will eventually spawn a second fate where it's like goblins are attacking, and then that spawns a third fate, in which you gotta fight the goblin boss. If you can complete all 3... I think it's a goblin. Maybe it could be not a rune here. Nonarune is... Okay, so it's meant to be quite rare, and the fact that Nonarune is hiding right here is interesting. I've never actually seen him hiding right here, but he sells the baby bat minion. The only way to get the baby bat, and sometimes these things sell for a ton because no one wants to hunt them out. And I bought a ton, well, a few, because if I can sell these on the market board for a profit, I'll be happy. Keep him there, I want the minion. Well, if you want one, and he's no longer here, I can always gift you one of these. Similar one is South Shroud. Or was it East? Is that the... Okay, here's the annoying fate. Poor maid's misfortune. Sleepy, you gotta hurry, wifey. But I think that's the one you're talking about is the one down here. Oh no, he's running away! Alright, well, I got an extra one for you. Although, if we can clear out all of these, he may return. I mean, doing this with a chocobo actually makes this a bit easier for me. And the fact that I'm a tank, I take a lot less damage. But if I can do this, hopefully it will respawn the NPCs for you. If not, I did buy a couple bonus ones. Oh, I was hoping I could sneak in a kill and get the item. And we're halfway through. Like, it's not a hard fight, it's just long. Although, if all the other NPCs die, and they all attack you, that's when it gets bad. Up, Sleepy's coming. This thing's at 29%, 28. Will she get here in time? Changing up my tactics. I killed all the Coel pups I needed for the quest. I think other Coel pups would be on their way. They just spawn quite a bit away. Yep, here they come. Old maid! Alright, so he should be coming back because that quest was completed. I don't think he'll be coming from this entrance, but I think he spawns somewhere outside of town and he slowly makes his way in. Like he'll run around the area. Couple of guards. Like, I was actually surprised to see him where I saw him, because usually I think he's up around here when I've seen him. Or even up in this little section up here. There's a rabbit retarder. Not a Pokemon. Who's wondering why I brought me out here? Well, keep wondering, because I ain't telling no meddling adventurer. Sleepy's here! This is my in-game wifey. Aww. Let me just... Where's my... I'ma hug you. You dodged my hug with a dote. I'ma hug you again. Aww. That height difference. I know it's also we're on a hill, but... Oh, look at your chocobo! I so want to dye mine. Alright, we'll have a quick little look-see. I'm like, this Gekko can appear in multiple locations. Some people have said he appears behind a shed. Like, I just found him down here. And that's to say one of the quests had completed or something. Or maybe failed. Ah, here it comes! These escort quests. My goodness. They walk so much slower than you. You gotta keep stopping. Open for trade. And they have... Like, it's kind of odd because he sells other items, but he can just not spawn in at times. So it's kind of odd. Oh, and apparently Sleepy already has the bat. Oh well, you can always buy some to try and sell through your retainers. I remember a while back on Phoenix, the baby bats were selling for 50,000 each. Like, something you buy for 2,400 and you sell for 50,000? You are small. I only just saw your message. How teeny tiny you are. Alright, I want to do this because I need Grand Company seals. So I can rank up in the Grand Company and then buy a house. Getting people is easier than you would think. Oh yeah, 100%. You can... if you do the XIV quest line, and not even all the way through, you just do a little bit of the Beast Tribe, you unlock the ability to buy Snow White and Jet Black dye. And this costs like 250 gil a piece. Not much. But these things you can then go onto the market board and sell it for a few thousand. For a while, Glamour Prisms were selling for a couple thousand. Now, like I've mentioned in the past, I won't ever do mods, on stream and all this other stuff, because I don't want bans. But if you look up the Spiffing Brit, Sleepy, why are you undressing? I'm gonna cover you with your chocobo. Decency. We can't show that this is PG rated. It's funny because Final Fantasy 16 had worse. But oh, what was I saying? If you look up the Spiffing Brit, he did a video about trying to make 1,000,000 gil without leaving the starting town, and he found out no, you can't do that because you need to unlock retainers first. So you had to be level 15 or 16. And then from then on, he just bought items and then sold them again. But he was using a plugin called the Private Market Board, where it's a mod that would open up a menu, like just by using \PMB, and you could look up, say, Baby Bat, and you could see how much it was selling for on each server you have access to. So you could buy the Baby Bat cheap on one server and sell it on your server for a lot of money, like a lot more gil. And it's something that a lot of people seem to use. If you're against using the mods, which, you know, Yoshida is against using mods. He's like, no, don't do it. Yeah, they're against TOS. There are sites, I think it's like Universalis, like, and it uses the exact same data, but it's on a web browser. And it will also show you the buy-sell history of the item, how much each one is currently up for, and different things like that. But yeah, I'm not saying I am for or against mods, by the way. I'm just saying I know that Yoshida is against it. I also know that there have been cases of people going online and reporting absolutely everyone. There was an infamous incident a few years back where someone called themselves the Final Fantasy Anti-Mod Squad. And that was their name on Twitter. And basically they would follow everyone who used mods for pictures and then did a mass report, and so many people got banned for it. You know, it was like, I look at that and go, yeah, this person, you're not really any, like, you're not in the right. I understand you're against mods, but they're not hurting you personally. I also know I've known a few people where they started out the game, have a brand new character, log into Limsa, and apparently people have sent them image links of their character modded to be nude. Now, that person who does that sort of stuff, ban them, because they are taking photos of another person's character without permission and then sending it to them. That is not on. You know, if you're going to use these things, get everyone's permission. You know, if Sleepy here goes, hey, I want a picture of me and Nyx, but like a custom pose of us, you know, cuddling and going, aww, cuddles. You know, Sleepy can ask me, he's like, hey, is it all good if I get this picture done? I'd then say, yeah, sure, that is completely fine with me. Consent all around. You know, you don't just go, hey, look, I got a picture of your character. What do you think? But, you know, again, differences. Always ask permission, folks. You know, client side that doesn't affect gameplay, I'm always going to say, you know what? I guess I'm fine with that. Like, kind of like Super Smash Bros. If you want to mod Super Smash Bros. So that you can play as Waluigi, or you want to play as Homer Simpson, that's fine. It's not changing the movesets or anything of the character, it's just a new skin. That's fine with me. Yeah, just give me a quick... Oh, I had a message from niece on Facebook. I'm like, oh, kind of weird. You want one, but I'm bad at pics. Sleepy? Remind me later. I may know someone who can help us out. Okay, back to the story. Tataroon make firewater for Buscaroon. You bring thingies Tataroon need? Yes, here are some whiskers. You brought those thingies. Tataroon make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Buscaroon. Tataroon start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time, more good. You come back later. Is it ready yet? Tataroon make firewater. Good firewater. You take to Buscaroon. Good firewater for good Buscaroon. Tell Buscaroon, no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Ah, Tataroon hopes Buscaroon happy. Tataroon gives Buscaroon thankies. Many, many thankies. You tell Buscaroon. Tataroon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many, many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscaroon. I'm gonna go back here.
Looks like we have another follower. Welcome to the channel.
Hi, Queen Morgan. Thank you so much for the follow. Also, I only just saw... Okay, I'm sorry. Otoria Pendragon Ota. How you doing as well? I didn't see your message come in. Hope you're having a good day. Otoria Pendragon, why are you here? You two know each other? If I may also ask, how did you two both find me? Daily fortune cookie. You will make heads turn. Warrior Pendragon Altar. Ira? That you? But it might not be, but at the same time... Hope they will not break their neck. Oh, because you'll make heads turn. As long as you don't make him turn too quick. Queen of Fairy Britain. Now, Tori is the King of Camelot. Ah, okay, I get you. I get you. But welcome in! Also taking Sleepy for a little ride here. Whoop. I like this mount. Oh, hit a tree. Snap people's necks passively. I mean, wouldn't that be a wild ability in a video game? It's like you are so... Like a passive ability called Immaculate Beauty. Your beauty is so grand that people cannot help but turn their necks to look at you when you enter the room. Have a 10% chance to kill an enemy as soon as they enter combat. Ah, you returned. Thanks for seeing Tetrarune's belongings to him. What's this? For me? Recurrent firewater. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old... Oh, bloody hell, who's cutting onions back here? He says to show it for a year, does he? That sounds about right. It'd have to wait, but I reckon it'd be worth it. Stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. Gonna be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? See if we can't make it through this bottle together. Alexa, set a timer for 1 year. Note, drink Buscaroon wine. Oh, it's funny, his name's actually Buscaron, but Tetraroon called him Buscaroon. Oh, hello it up! There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. Now, this was a place near to here. A place we've never known a sylph to come. So I must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like, the missing sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map, to see if there's anything to be seen. First one was looking at my chocobo for me. I'm getting messages all around me. Hang on, just give me a second. Okay. Sorry, I needed to... When I get too many things happening on my left and my right, I kind of gotta close my eyes and just take a deep breath. Behind us. King Palladius? They were looking at your chocobo? Maybe they're wondering how you got Blossom to be such a cool color. I like that color. Also, I hear someone leveling up. Oh, there are bots underneath us. Goodbye, bots. There goes another one. And there goes a third one. Also, you having fun there, Queen Morgan and Pendragon Ota? See you playing at the scene. But I'm not good when it comes to scenes. I lost my tracking for a moment there. But with the bots, you can just sometimes see like a sparkle happen underground. They're programmed to just teleport to different spots to try and not be seen. Oh, that was easy. Or super simple. Stretch. I mean, I am reading what you are saying, Morgan, but it's like, how do I respond? I feel bad. Alright, that's 3. 2 more to do. Got a buzzing up there. Oh, Sleepy going up here on a bike? Yep, she's on a bike. I can't fly up there myself. I need to finish a Realm Reborn to get the ability to fly. That's not you? Pretty sure that was... Pretty sure that was you up there. Was it not? No, because the name was Orange. Right. So... Who was here? Alright, I haven't set my friend list up. Friend list. Oh, it would have been Cookie. There's Cookie's in the area. Cookie's spying on us. That was a simple little quest. Would you like a ride? This just feels so slow. I miss having the mount speed. Although I'll probably have to vanish soon just so I can go to the bathroom, then I'll be back and play more. Like, I was taking care of my nephew today, and of course when helping watch kids, I just don't eat or drink. I don't think about it. There was ought to be found in the wood. What did you come to? Garleans? In this part of the Twelves wood? First Sylphs and now Garleans. And all in the same place. Cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs? Tracking them or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far into the forest. The Whaler's spies are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How in the hells could they have? Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand and where the Whalers watch. Acridanian traitor. New pants, please. Glad you've come, friend. So I want to talk to you about. You know I said I thought there might be a traitor in our midst. Someone was aiding the Garleans? Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and finest cuts of meat that I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it. But this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest. Couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, for whalers working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was on the South Shroud. Find him, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him if it comes to that. I mean, thankfully he's only just slightly outside. Never seen this guy before. Graduated to Buscaron's Druthers, did ye? Wouldn't be the first to be drawn by the scent of quality grog. Don't be afraid to drink your fill, lad. Them red-belly thugs won't give no trouble in here. Thank you. You not see him on patrol? He's gone! If you have business with the whalers, take it to the barracks. these boxes just doing here? Seems awfully suspicious. Not long now. To think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. Little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. None of the whalers paid men their worth. You? What did you... How long have you... Help! 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 Please, come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I am under attack. Wow, just one? That was actually quite sad. But how? How did you... You just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. It just appeared. I thought you were working for the Garleans. You know what? I got the baby bats. That's the noise of a bat, right? I mean, I don't know about this kind of bat. I know fruit bats, because we actually have them. Oh, there he is. Oh, I gotta do a duty, which means I gotta leave the party. Well, I'll run the ad now, because I actually snoozed the ad for 5 minutes. But I'll run it now so I can go to the bathroom, then I'll come back and I'll do this thing. So, no one will miss out on anything. Someone cleared the hive above you. Hive above me? Cookie? Soy Rang! Hello, Soy Rang! I'll be back in a flash. I just need to go bathroom. The ad's going to be played now because it's going to be played in 5 minutes. The scheduled ad. So I'll just speed it up by 5 minutes. No one's going to miss out on anything. Place where the baby raptor is sold. Ah, you can actually buy a baby raptor up here? I never knew you could buy something there. Alright, I'm definitely going to go there, but first bathroom break because I really need to go. You won't miss anything, promise. I'm back. Alright, first. Sorry, Ring. I think you mentioned you were trying to, but... Oh, sorry, hiccups. I assumed you did because you're coming in at different times. So I grabbed a meat stick thing to eat, and it's giving me hiccups. Yeah, that's cool. Proud of you. It is always difficult to fix your sleep. Also, whereabouts is this merchant? Like, I've done this quest, or this fate, so many times in the past, but I never knew the wood whalers actually settled here. I'd be this person, right? There is a baby raptor. This is where you gotta... I never knew that. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for letting me know, Cookie. Get 4 hours of sleep one day and then go to sleep at 8 PM. That doesn't work on me because I need to make it a habit. Upon warfare. Trust your intuition. Oh, look at these two. Aren't they just the perfect duo? Oh, I'm gonna have to get the red one. And then get married to get the white one. Look at them! Look at them! It's also the fact that as you walk, he puts his arm back and it looks like he's trying to look over his shoulder. It's just so sweet. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to disband the party. It was a pleasure, Sleepy. I'll give you a little dote. I know I'm very cringy at times. Once summer hits, I'll be staying up again. That's fair. I'm guessing it's going to be very hot in summer. I know over here summer gets hot. How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you imagine I've done? Enough! Enough, I say! Dude, I caught you red-handed. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. I meant no harm. I only wanted the coin. Whalers are good, strong, proud to join their ranks. Am proud, but they don't provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end, it is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. So I saw an opportunity to change my fortunes, and took it. All I've done for money. Endangered myself, my home, everything, everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. Oh. Though you do not yet realize how much. You idiot. Did you imagine that you had cornered me? And it's not I who is cornered. Guardians, I brought them a Kote Jock. Wow, 3 people. 3 whole people. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You would need a veritable mountain of guild to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power, or of making it, or of remaking it, as we will Gridania. So that's the way of it. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong person. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk of the barracks for a feather bed in Garlemald, did ye? Patooey. Oh, it's these guys. You there, Makote. You stand at old Bust's wish, no? Then you don't stand alone. Do my job quest while you do this one. Oh good, sounds like a good idea to me. And where are they coming from? My life this is quite literally all I need to do. Oh, and this one is meant to be stronger. Not by much, though. Now, when you're a female race, it calls you a bit. What? It does? Okay, this guy dies. Interject. Hold it. How has it come to this? Impossible. How did you best the Empire's finest? And with bandits and poachers at your side? They're your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? I don't know the answer. Oh, but I know the answer only too well. Boscaran. This is his doing. His words are wont to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Oh, what have I become? What have I done? What will you do, though? You're gonna rot in prison. I'm sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I'll go to the Order of Twin Adder and confess my crimes. There is something I would like you to tell Boscaran. Tell Laurentius, the fool says thank you. Because the veil has been lifted from before my eyes. He's gonna do it again! Don't trust him! He's a villain! Seriously. He gets caught. It's like, oh no. I am sorry. I will repent. Just do not kill me. He was planning on killing me. 100%. He wanted me dead. But once it becomes his life on the line, it's, oh no, please no. I don't want to die. Can this be like Baldur's Gate 3? And I get given the choice of, do I want to kill him? That's not very heroic of me. Everyone deserves a second chance. Which is true. Everyone does. But still. Stand by your convictions. If you wanted to be evil and sell out your country, stick by it. You know? Don't just be all flaky like this. This He's not even a third-rate villain. He's like fourth-rate. And we're just letting him go by himself. Alright, we're gonna go around this way. I mean, I wouldn't trust that guy without an escort. Have someone else do it, like... It's the equivalent of saying, look, I didn't mean to cause all those murders. I'll turn myself in, Scout's honor. You trust me, right? Griffin is a better villain than this guy. Oh, 100%. But then again, the Griffin is lended to having a meme-worthy line. being the whole sloppy. Although that still doesn't compare to
Such devastation!
Aye, Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had word from the twin adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest, gave himself up. Lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the whalers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridanians the misery he'd known growing up. Trouble is, protecting Gridania is too big a job of one man, and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation, and a man lost in the dark is easily drawn to the glimmer of coin. I reckon he thought if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference. It's not on his own. Somehow, he'd failed to grasp one simple truth. Those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Huh? You asked... Well, he asked you to thank me, did he? And there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest were able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave face to the 12. I have other news for you. The Sylph Elder has been found! The Onion Fairy! Into the Beast Maw. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend.
Ahem, his name is Frixio, and he's the eldest amongst the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them. A small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's important that we find him.
There's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Moors of Totorak here in the South Shroud. It was by the entrance to that place that Frixio was seen. Not long ago neither. You hurry, I reckon you'll find him.
Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Frixio. Poor Frixio.
It's an Onion Fairy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong.
Elder One went to Totorak, but what has not returned. This one is worried. So very worried.
Ah, you're right to be. This place fair crawls with nasties, waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking, entering that darn death trap?
Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, Walking Ones, must help Elder One. Help Elder One now.
Ah, the fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope of searching or reaching an accord with the Sylphs.
Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far will be for naught.
I will tend to her wounds. You know, make haste to the Adder's Nest. Request assistance.
Understood.
Gotta do with my nod as well.
Navarro, go to the Thousand Moors of Totorak and see that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and sylph rests upon your success.
Oh, it's so hard to try and do the voices. And I'm pretty sure the voices will come out as, Emperor, you must help us do this. Yes, you must do it. You must save the Elder. Like, that's what I mean when I say I want to get like better microphone quality, is because I do try to put a lot of effort into the voices, and when I listen to the feedback, or like the clips and whatnot, I'm like, oh, it just sounds like me. A very minor difference. That's it. Okay, I'm sorry, that's a very humorous name, and I'm pretty sure Square Enix would be against it. I mean, your name is Morningwood. By the Elder Seed Seer, the dungeon knows 1,000 moles of Totorak has been placed under control of. What? Sylph Elder is inside? And you are sure of this? How in the seven hills did you manage to sneak by? God strike me down for a purblind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. So, Sleepy, you mentioned you wanted to help me? And Cookie, did you by chance want to help me? I feel mean that I'm going to be potentially bending Morningwood over here. But I feel like playing with people I kind of know would make me feel a little bit better as a tank. If you're free, that is. If not... Alright, Sleepy's down, which is to say, they're in. They're not out. They're up. Already did your quest. Alright, so Sleepy is in. Invite to party. Cookie is in. Okay. Invite to party. Now I believe it's O to see the party. What job classes should we be, and should we do it synced or unsynced? Unsynced will make it very quick. But... I'm looking at... It's like, I feel bad for this person. It's like we could, you know, queue up normally and jump in. That doesn't mean that this person's going to get in with us. It means needing a pro party, and we could invite them along, but I don't know if they... Pat, 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 pat. Alright, they went in. I don't have to feel bad anymore. Unrestricted party. Do I like your outfit? Thumbs up. Of course I do. Alright, let's... Hose in? Oh my goodness. That's meant to be a blush, but it didn't look like a blush. Alright, unsynced party, so we can kind of just run through it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could possibly unsync it myself. But this is one of the dungeons that has changed after Endwalker came out. They had to downgrade a bunch of the dungeons to make them easier. A Power Ranger! Oh, why didn't I have my outfit on? Now, right, this is a true hero right here. They're able to just sell everything. Where this used to have an offshoot path up there, it used to be a bit more windy. There'd be cells along here. Be an alternate path where you could go down. And you had to keep picking up these green orbs to feel like a trap sort of looking thing. But now it's just a very straightforward path throughout this entire area. And it kind of sucks because I miss the old area. It was very good for pictures. I guess we get one prison cell. Agreed. But yeah, it's just very different. Treasure. Need. Oh man, I forgot to post my social media pictures today. Oh, not pictures, my social media clips. Need. And up there's a remnant of another off path he could have taken. Greed. This used to have a secondary path down there. And that secondary path is where you got one of the things to spawn the monster. And around here was a pathway where you had to kill the enemy. Well, sorry, you'd trigger a trap, whereas like spider webs would appear. Walking along here would slow you down because of the spider webs. Like as we just kind of saw, Cookie just destroyed part of the web. But here is a lot wider now. It used to be a lot narrower. And it had twists and turns. There were some spider things like eggs that could explode. So you had to use a range attack against them. Even here used to be a thing that would pull you in with like a suction burst of air going. I'm doing noises, but you can't hear it because my microphone doesn't want to pick it up. And they already started the boss fight, but there's a cutscene, and I want to watch the cutscene.
Darkness.
Because the cutscene has actually changed a little bit with the change of the dungeon. Because it's just the layout had to be different. The mighty slayer of Ifrit comes now to me. With a confidence that bespeaks understanding. An intriguing power, the echo. I must needs choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last.
What is this masked
I
man?
am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true god.
Lahabrea?
Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
Lahabred.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
That's not what she says.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
He made the spider grow. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a really hard fight. Oh, it's dead. We did it! Oh my goodness. Oh me. Ah, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I thought I'd only do greed on that last one, because you both helped me. Ah, they actually still have the leaden effect just for this boss fight. This is what used to happen. But I believe the entire outer ring had it. Or possibly hurt you. But now that we have these spider pods... Like, it's kind of odd. The dungeon is meant to teach you various mechanics for the final boss of the dungeon. But for it to only just add in the leaden in the last step, I think this upgraded boss room is actually... Like, the dungeon itself, this makes it a bit of a letdown, because nowhere else did we encounter leaden. So you're having to learn a mechanic with the final boss. I know it can be said, oh, but all the bosses, like final bosses, have a unique mechanic to them. But usually there's something that teaches you the mechanic throughout the dungeon. Like a good example of this, like not Final Fantasy, but Mega Man. In the Mega Man games, the start of a level will introduce a mechanic. And then at the midway point, usually there's a new mechanic they give you, and towards the end of the level, they combine the two mechanics. And throughout this, it's actually being positioned in a way to help you get a mindset of what you're meant to do against the boss. In this case, though, it's the boss's tail, true. You did have to weaken to the boss and then focus the tail. But I just think, before the revision, leaden was a thing throughout this entire dungeon that would pop up. And it's just a kind of bit sad that it's no longer there. What's that thing? Oh, right! I forgot we were meant to be saving this little guy.
Gasp! Finally, fresh air! Maybe not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave the awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the Many-Legged One? This one is grateful to Walking One.
Was, but I don't remember it being part of the boss, really, except just being there out of the way. True. Like, I remember in the early days, it used to be a bit of a menace, because some people would try and dodge some of the attacks and then end up running into the leaden effect, and that's what would catch him out. But it would play a vital role of teaching you the game's mechanics for later on in the game. So that's just why I feel it's a bit of a downgrade, personally speaking. Although, so Rain, that is still a very... I do like those emotes. Like a little cat game. I should really try and design up some emotes for my 24-hour streamiversary. I keep saying 24 hours. It's going to be endurance. I'm going to try to make it 24 hours, but I can't promise anything.
This one is called Frixio, eldest of the little ones of Little Solace.
Oh, the headaches are back.
Soy Rang redeemed, I'm new here. Welcome in, Soy Rang. It's good to have you. I am Nyx. Why don't you stand up in front of the class and introduce yourself?
Instant anxiety. Upper squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all. Where's that accursed icon hiding? No sign of our wizened fiend or friend? Afraid not, my lord. But order the search perimeter to be expanded. Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Lo, though, I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? But I, a sylph, I would strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what are the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I feel we have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon the icon. Oh, really, Centurion? Are you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose. If you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion. I can fair taste it, but at this rate. No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone you were right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Belser's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. So an interesting little thing. I don't think it is properly mentioned until I want to say Shadowbringer's relic weapon. But they mention Garland with that quote, and he mentions the red star. It isn't Sid Garland who he is quoting, but his father. Because Sid Garland's father was the one who was trying to bring down Dalamud, like the Red Sun, which ended up being a critical point in 1.0. I always looked at that and I'm like, I wonder if this is going to be explained, and I completely forgot about it till now.
Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that others, or other taken ones, also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Anorexia. I forget which one's which at times. The voices. Do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know. What? Oh. Yeah, this one would know. What brings walking one to this place? Why, you came to this one's rescue at Norexia's bidding? Then this one owes walking one debt of gratitude. Walking one questions about Lord Ramu, and this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it's settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. What strange little onion fairies. Yippee! They also give you a dote. Wifey! Care for a ride? I like to ride my chocobo all day. I don't know the rest of the words. This was a fan song that someone made a while back on a site called YouTube, but I don't know what the words were. Gotta stop. May have to nap soon. All good, Sleepy. Live up to your name. Have a sleep. I appreciate your help and you being here. Oops. I really do appreciate it. Oh, look at that height difference. Let me give you another height. Like, it's just... Oh. Just you can bury the face in the scarf. Oh. Wait, get closer. I believe it'd be about here. Nope. We'll get a picture someday. And it will be adorable. Wait. Aww. Where's my emote buttons? Have a good sleep, by the way. Maybe have a good rest. Gotta also cough, go meet myself. There we go. Sorry about that. I always mute myself when I have to cough, and like it became a habit during COVID. Like I know people saying, "Oh, coughing to your," I don't know what you call it, the elbow pit, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's the good way to do it." I always cover my mouth with my shirt because, you know, if there's any germs, it's gonna stay under my shirt. No accidental spray of germs everywhere. Hello, Night Terrors also. I'm sorry to hear that, Sleepy. You know what we need? We need a Nyx plush toy. Wow.
Wait. Let me try that again. We need a Nyx plush toy. I hope I can someday become popular enough that I get a merch store that has a Nyx plush toy for sale. I mean, technically, I could go to like Budsy or something and try and get a plush toy made up through them. But I want one that it isn't just for me, it's like for other people. He also just picks up my blanket. I have a blanket wrapped around me because it gets chilly. But then it also gets too warm with the blanket. I'm always at odds with this thing. Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder as well. Thank the gods for that. Don't really know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. Ah, yep, the bots are leveling up. You can't see it because Mini Nyx is drinking in the way, but there's Evabogimaju, Talia Palgo is one of them. Then we have Joyokuka Amani, Gogyoi, and Bekeskalajibit Tunaka. As you can tell, they just kind of mash their face on the keyboard. Ah, but here I go tempting fate. Run over to Citadel for Little Solace and secure us peace for the Sylphs before all else befalls us. Eh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlayan and the twin Ediphotes. Done Grudani a great service this day, lad, and earn yourself a place of honor here at the Drithers in so doing. Be sure to come by whenever you feel like a drop of Cocoon Firewater. I'll take that armor. Say, friend, sound like I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs a little solace. This is Zama Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of the tribe's order, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone would not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together. And the 12s would together with us. The gift together I ask you to bear together is a symbol of the hope together that both Gridanians and Sylph together alike will live together to see the light together beyond this darkness together. There's obviously not that many togethers. You just said it too many times at the start. Together. I'm gonna do something. What was I going to do? Besides just the, story quest. Oh, this is actually starting to hurt my brain. Alright. Recommended gear. Ugh. Terrible. There we go. Now I am stronger, wiser, faster, cooler.
A gift from Walking One Buscarin? A gift for these?
Yes, some rose oil.
Such a lovely scent. This one's never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscarin and adventuring one of very kind. Know that this one is deeply grim.
I know exactly what it was now. Game capture. Turn off capture cursor. So now while I can't really use the mouse to circle something, it was kind of bugging me that I was, school teachering it, having the mouse on screen all the time. Walking away. Oh, I already said that bit.
Many walking ones are scary. Many walking ones utter many lies and such deception.
This one is moved.
Let all these ones be friends forever.
Those boots are worse. Oh god, the thunderstorm stopped. Believe in yourself.
Quest names. I just love puns. This one's been expecting walking one. This one fetches elder one. This one is pleased to see walking one again. Welcome to the home of these ones.
Oh boy, my voice is gonna hurt so much. Why did I think it was a good idea to voice line everything?
Ah, there you are, Temporal. We have just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, walking ones who aided Norexia. This one is grateful.
A pleasure to have been of service.
If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. This misadventure is a walking one cause them. Of this one began when Imperial ones entered the wood, fearing trouble. These ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. But these ones watched too closely. Imperial one noticed to try to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. What this one had not in Totorak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer.
Yes, I've had it on me the entire time.
This one sees. So walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu.
Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord 11 but once, yet that simple occurrence occasioned great alarm.
But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why Elder CC wrote to you. This one knows and respects Horned One Kenny Senna. But be assured, like walking ones Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resort to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but do not know how, still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, want to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how. This one fled to Little Solace, with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones, or Lord Ramu. Unlike the primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass in these one's ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking one will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. This one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By the way of addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities and body of the primal in question. In the case of the sylphs, Ramu's influence made them fiercely protective of the homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions, I believe, an expression of the tempered sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. A timely reminder of the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easy in their knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in the desire of peace.
I've already lost a voice. Oh, my throat hurts so much. Okay, the storyline is nearly over. I don't have to do these ones' voices.
Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please hear these feelings conveyed to the Horned One Canny Center. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. That Sylph Elder's very reasonable, I must say. You can learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us would recognize reason if I punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not. We will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together with the working ones of Gridania, and these ones will find a way to live in peace.
Please be the end, 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 please be the end. No!
Please wait, Walking One. This one is yet to give Walking Ones a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summon Lord Ramu, these ones will give the crystal. This one will now bestow the crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of this one's trust.
I'm gonna sip my water. We're halfway through a Realm Reborn. We need 6 crystals.
This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant life from within Walking One enveloped the crystal this one saw. Fuck this one, well, the crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep the crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one will be asked Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One can witness Touched Ones make no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones in Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down a safe place to look out for Touched Ones.
Oh, thank goodness. I could do the fate. I can't remember how many company seals I need, but I believe like you get to 9,000 and you can go up a few ranks almost instantly. You then also do these to get the rewards. Oh, it's just in here. I gotta go. Really wish I had some soothers or something so I could, help my throat a bit. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You don't sense that they pose a danger if left alone. I'll go back and do that fate because it's halfway complete. Yeah, it's free experience, basically, as well as everything else. I mean, it's like 6 to 7% for each one killed. I need to kill them, like, a few. This one here should be the last one, I believe. Like, it's only 97 seals we got, but that's 97 less that we need to get later. Oh, I feel so hungry. All I've eaten today is soup. That's odd. This guy's just standing here shirtless. Because I woke up this morning and I was asked to help watch my nephew. I thought my brother finished work at 1, but then he ended up having to stay back till about 3. Traffic was bad on the way home, so he didn't get here till 4. And my nephew, who's 1, did not want to sleep all day. He was so tired by the end of it. But he just would not go down. And so I just didn't eat all day, and all I had was my dinner, which was soup with 2 pieces of toast. I was thinking to myself, why didn't I eat more? Ah, if it is a temporal, how went the meeting with the sylphs? Merciful and Sylph Elder himself, I'd say. So the sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. As long as we leave the intempered ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. Elder CC will be overjoyed to hear that the sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and the knowledge that they bear us no ill will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, give you my thanks. Level up! Sylvic folk have been friends to Gridania. Mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder CC to no end, but owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. And the silence of the Seventh Door not offered to mediate between our people, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Manfilia.
Hello? Hello, Temporal. Can you hear me? This is I, Manfilia. Ida and Papalima returned some little while ago, and wasted no time in regaling me with a tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one problem may be struck from our list of enemies, and Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet, the end of one tale is but the start of another.
Pray return to the walking says, oh, she said the line, she said the line! At your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of your present situation in person. Alright, well, while I will go do that, I also need to go and sell these minions that I picked up. Time to see if our investment is a hit or a flop. I fear it may be a flop. There's only one way to really find out. Oh, they're up there. How did they get up there? I feel like that's only possible with cheats or something. If you mod your positioning data up there. Alright, Sasha. So items on the market. Let's see how much we can sell the baby bat for. 19,000, that isn't too bad. Has it sold recently? A little bit. $19,700 each. And if I can sell 2, that's profit range. 24,960. Do these sell very often? Not as often. And as long as we can sell a couple, we will make a profit. Vespa Bay. Ooh.
If it isn't my favorite adventurer, welcome back. Lady Ophelia awaits you in the solar. Please enter at your leisure.
If an ad break didn't just, go through. I would probably have ended stream because I'm just so hungry. My stomach did a big grumble. I'm given to understand that the matter of Ramu has finally been resolved.
I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. But I am well satisfied that the Lord 11 would not trouble us in the foreseeable future.
Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me.
How fares the investigation?
Well enough. The Anchor is sparing no effort.
There are many and one,
Just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still.
see.
I've been meaning to ask. But is Elise quite well? I feel as if I've scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't. Nor have I, alas. Elise has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, take my leave of you. I trust that our destiny report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed? Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to ask. Magic door is just open for you. It is good to see you again.
I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike for a move from the list. So who's next? The Sahuagin and Leviathan? The Lord of the Well has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahuagin remain as aggressive as ever, the lack of quality of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. For a time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Ashtola says, unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when the next primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend on it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Gridania! Wait, I mean Garuda, who is the primal of the Ixo who lived near Gridania. Yes, that is what I meant. So many moms to cover. Was it there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys? Were he still with us, we should not have waited for a more predictable solution, or practical solution. Not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seedseers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Is this something else? Beg pardon? A man named Lahabrea sporting a red mask and rode in black? 'Twas preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ascians took great pains to remain hidden. Why they choose to cast off the veil of secrecy now? Oh, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this Lahabrea, and all we can of his designs. Dread to the... Eek! Ataru! Sylph and Thanalon. At long last, this one finds walking one. This one is most dependable of these ones. He is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Noraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, Noraxia. I like when Alphino went through the doors. It's one of the few times we ever actually see these doors open. Like, for us, it's always a portal. Yes, Tatara is ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to know when to see us continue to grow. One by one, the people of Eorzea begin to unite, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but that they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight fills me with
fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Oh, more Aetherite tickets. Back from the wood. I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Ascian known as La Habrea. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound with dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Healthy, hydrate, okie dokie snooky. Thank you so much for that. I really needed that. How are you doing, by the way? Earlier, I sent word to each grand company to solicit the cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they may have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with the Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of the Flames in Oda to inquire further. Here you go about the investigation thereafter. Leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. Do not take too many precautions. Be safe. Is that where I'm... Yes, I can just click return. First... Wrong one. Need 2,000. I mean, if I could do expert delivery, it would make it a bit easier. If I had any crafters unlocked, it would also make it easier. Masked Man, I come on behalf of the Silence, of course. Yes, if we've already relayed to Lady Minfilia, there have been sightings of this rogue near the Eastern Thanalan. Brassblade, stationed at Highbridge, described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. We're putting you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago. Slain by a marauding horde of Khan. Fate can be a cruel mistress. But do not be too quick to despair. Being situated on a trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may very well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihibaru. Fellow is always starved for customers. He no doubt welcome your attention, whether or not you have the coin or the mind to spend it. Right, this unlocks PvP. Yes. Ravenix, been keeping a close eye on you of late. Efforts on behalf of Oda do us proud. I understand now the Flame General saw on you. It would not be an understatement to say the future of the Grand Company is riding your capable shoulders. Yet, it is also clear to me that you've only begun to tap into the depths of your potential. Your flames burn strong, but it may yet grow stronger. Yet I see you become... Yes, I would see you become a blazing inferno that reduces all that oppose Oda into smoldering embers. It is such hopes that I have made an arrangement for you to receive training at the Wolves' Den, a proving ground established by the Orsian Alliance for the training of Grand Company recruits. Mayhap you're familiar with it? The look in your eye tells me you're eager to take the road. I knew I had not misjudged you. The Wolves' Den is to be found off the shores of Lanosia. The ferry at the Morabi dry docks in Lower Lanosia will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out the Storm Captain Berkoya Loeslin. I've already taken the liberty of submitting a letter of recommendation on your behalf. Whew. I'm not even attuned to there. I'm going to do this so that I can get the seals and also unlock PvP. I doubt I'm going to do PvP. But you know, it'd be good to have it unlocked. There's a fate. Yeah, it's a low level fate. You don't really get much of a reward. Where's Sleepy? Oh, not Sleepy. Cookie's on. Cookie is on. They're in the pillars. Level 77. My goodness, they're just smashing through the story. So far behind everyone else. There's a quest. Oh, it's a leave meat. Never mind. I mean, I'll eventually unlock all the leave meats, but for now. Whoop. The wolves den! And this is the PvP hub area. Your hotbar changes, so you gotta, well, set it all up properly. I didn't get the Aetherite back in that other area. Well done. Don't recall seeing your mug around here before. So that Swift sent you? Well, he was sending a new wolf to the den. Ah, more like the rod to the lid if you ask me. Barely have any fangs for the honing, but I guess I'm feeling generous, so throw your bone. Start yourself up with a crystalline conflict. Them training bouts are made special for adventuring types who can't tell the sound strategy from a horse's blood. Still reckon it won't be midday before you run home with your tail between your legs, crying for your mom. You can have a word with Lieutenant Gungi Zalungi. If you insist on giving it a go, find him outside so you can work up the nerve. Stand up straight. This ain't no place for a weak spine. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing this. So you can cut the act. But, you know, it's kind of good because there's a retainer. You can get, you know, various weapons and whatnot. It is set into different sets, so it's like Wolf Gear is level 50. Werewolf is also level 50. Or am I level 50? 5 of them are level 50. Then it goes to level 60. Then level 1. So if I did this a lot... Ooh, put some clothes on. I could get this sort of cutlass as a sword, which doesn't actually look too bad. Or if I wanted a shield. You can also get, you know, various armor. Like, the first set is just basic armor. But there is the late Elegant set, which doesn't look too bad. Also had the Republican gear, which not as much my style. I'll only really be changing the two of them. There's a lot of different items here that you can get. Once you reach level 60, you can kind of use any of the ones you want. Wolf Collar, which is ranked PvP. It does have some nice items here, but I mean, I think they're nice. I know not everyone does. And Crystalline Conflict items, so as you do Crystalline Conflict, you get their own trophies. You get different swords, which I've never actually looked through these because I've never done Crystalline Conflict properly. But I think a lot of the gear is other sets that have been recolored. Number 2. I mean, that top bit does look kind of cool. But at the same time, not really my style. Accessories. Okay, so it's just earrings and necklaces, that sort of stuff. And other things for your adventurer portrait, which is now hard to show off. Protonaut minion. Wolf barding. Orchestrion rolls. Decorations. Oh, you can actually get the wolf collars, so it's not just for the ranked PvP anymore. Crystalline's cool. I just kind of skipped through the dialogue because the Crystalline Conflict, it's a push the payload 4x4 match. Oh, sorry, 5x5. You just kind of run in, try and push the payload to the enemy's gate. Can be quite interesting, could be quite fun. That's quite literally all it shows off. There's also a person around here which has Garo gear. I got stuck. Disreputable priest. And this is what I was also looking at in the gold saucer. But while the gold saucer one, it's just gold like this. These ones you can actually dye it to be whatever color you want. So I can actually make it green if I wanted to. Just gives you a little bit more customizability. But you gotta do a lot of PvP to get an entire set. Also talk to this attendant. Skip through what he says. This, I want to say, is similar to League of Legends, but then again, I don't really know. You can pilot the mechs and you just have to destroy your opponent's base. Like, whenever I did it, I just could not figure out what was going on. There's a regular quest just sitting here. He likely teaches you about training dummies and whatnot. In any case, that's the PvP zone. Interesting. Ugh, another minute of waiting. I mean... Wow-wee! Look at all this stuff! That's interesting, there's just a team board now. Less than a minute. But with PvP as well. It's like your combo automatically changes. Back to the next one. Well, your attack changes to the next one in combo. No clue what these ones are, like Guardian. Rush to a target member's side. I would love to learn how to play this as a tank. Shall depart to school. All good, Zoe Rank. Hope you have a good day. And I'm probably not going to stream for much longer. I'm very, very hungry. And you are going to punish me for being hungry. Why? Why is living? Alright, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means 35 weight lifts. Wait. Another weight. Hope you have a good day at school. Hope you learn a lot. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Oh, that hurt. Yes, have a good day at school. You, sir. I want a promotion. Flame Private second class to go up again. Now I need 3,000 on me. I need that next one to unlock. Flame Sergeant second class, hang on. No, it's even higher up. I need to go up to here. That's a lot I gotta go through. Well, I'll probably grind a bunch of fates upstream or something. Just cause, yeah, it'll be a bit easier. But yeah, I think we will probably wrap up here just for the night. I'm just very, very hungry. I'm actually at that point where I'm starting to get the hunger shakes because your body just needs something in it. So I am going to have to wrap up and quickly go and have something to eat. But thank you all so much for coming on by and, you know, spending some of your Tuesday with me. Really does mean a lot to have you all come on by. We will be raiding Naito tonight because we haven't actually raided Naito in quite a while. They're currently playing Rune Factory 4. They're a really great streamer. I know I'm usually on my just chatting screen for this bit, but they are really good. Be sure to send us some love and support. And I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow for more Final Fantasy XIV. Do take care of yourselves. Bye for now.